during the fight, the girl, we were in a scramble grappling on the ground, and she like accidentally pulled my bra up, and I was so petrified because that was actually one of my biggest fears ever, was like a wardrobe mishap during the fight. And she had my back. She grabbed it and pulled it back over me before anyone even saw. And I was like, you are such a real one. And then she went back to punching me in the face. I went on Instagram after. I was like, did we just become best friends? Because I feel like we did. Girl I'm fighting, her name is Tia Jablonski. We were supposed to fight, I think, once or twice before. Last time she got injured, I think a while ago, she just straight up didn't take the fight. We have pretty similar records. She's got pretty good kickboxing. She's really tall. I think she's 5'10". I think that's what her Tapology page says. I'm 5'6", so she'll have a little bit of a height advantage. Because I'm a wrestler, so I like the long legs to grab onto. I really don't tell many people. Sometimes when we have to do those icebreakers on the first day, I think maybe in one or two classes I did mention it. A bunch of people were like, oh my god. And I actually had a professor actually play one of my fights, and a lot of people thought it was like really awesome. For my last fight, I had a black eye, and I had to give a speech for the one class, and everyone was just like, what's wrong with your face? I did judo when I was in elementary and middle school. That's kind of how I started. My dad was a Marine, and he was stationed in Okinawa, Japan for a little bit, and that's where he learned judo. And then when he moved back to America and he got married and had kids, he really wanted me and my sister to do judo. He found a school where we used to live in Maryland to continue practicing judo. And then when we moved to PA, he still wanted to do judo and jiu-jitsu, but I did wrestle in high school. Most of the promotions I fought for were pretty good. Yeah, there was one in Ohio that was kind of sketchy. The weigh-ins, it was the same day weigh-in, and we were supposed to weigh in at like I think 9 or 10 in the morning. I didn't step on the scale until 1:12 p.m. And then they told us we couldn't leave, and the fight started at 7. I was the main event fighting for a belt, and I had no idea that was going on. I didn't know. And there was only 5 fights, and we were the last one, so I was in and out of there. Like, the fights were over at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and they started at 7, and I think they started late. Hotel was a nightmare. It was like this random Super 8, and I remember I had to cut some weight because I was actually doing a catch weight at 120, and I usually fight at 25, so I still had like a lot of weight to cut. And my mom, I remember her being like, oh, there's like literally some type of rat poop or spider webs, like there's just a bunch of junk in this tub. So she gets in there and she starts scrubbing the tub out so I can get in there to cut. It was just a mess. And I remember there was a lock above the door, and it was like, please keep your door locked all the time while you're here. And I was like, where are we?